Welcome to the C-Suite Sherpas podcast, where we shine a spotlight on business experts, resources, and great people that you should know. So our mission is very simple. We want to connect people, business owners, with the experts that they need to create value in their business. So I'm excited. We've got two great guests on our podcast today. So Richard and Karen, why don't you start off? Tell us a little bit about who you are, your company, and what you do.
Okay, well, thanks for having me. It's fun to be here. My name is Karen Tilstra, and I own the company Creativity Effect. And what we do is we help people, leaders from all levels, learn how to learn the mindset, skills, and tools to be more creative, to have creative leadership, to be ready for any kind of transformation or pivot their organization needs to make in times of crisis. So it's fun. We love it. We have great clients. So yeah,
well, we're going to dive down a little deeper. So let's give Richard a chance to say, Richard, what's your role, and tell us a bit about it.
Yeah, my role is a creativity catalyst. So I work alongside Karen in helping and facilitating projects and project managing projects, and in particular, again, working with organizations, whether they're over 10,000 employees or organizations as small as a group of 5, help them be more innovative in their daily work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So great. Thank you, Richard. So, and this is for either one of you. So Karen, you did a great job giving us a little snapshot of what your business is. Maybe tell us a little bit more. So, so give me an example of a hypothetical company, because we never like to share, real life stories, but a typical company that would say, "Hey, I need your help." Tell us what that looks like and what you do for them.
Okay, so it's a common thing for us to get a call from a leader of a company.
Right.
Some of them have been very, very large. It could be healthcare, it could be higher ed, could be government, a private business, anything. And basically what they say, we need to be more innovative. And what we've learned is all leaders want innovation. It's just most leaders don't know how to make it happen within their organization. So we do several things. First, we'll come in and talk with the leader. What do they want? And usually our work will end up in creating some kind of physical innovation space, or like a human-centered lab, design thinking lab. And then we create a way to educate everyone in the organization at different levels how the mindset, skills, and tools of what it means to practice innovative practice, creative thinking, or creativity, human-centered design. And it's usually a multi-year process, lots of fun. We get to know lots of new, awesome people, and we see people grow. The biggest thing for me is the same process is needed if it's a small organization or a large organization. It just takes a longer when you're dealing with 90,000 people as opposed to even 5,000 people. Yeah. But it's all about bringing in an innovative an innovation initiative into the organization, and then crafting a way to make it roll out to everyone within the system. That results in a space that they can go and actually innovate, solve problems, learn skills.
Yep, makes sense. You may have mentioned this, so I just want to make sure we're clear. What is think about the geographic footprint that you work on? Is it the states? Is it the eastern states? I mean, where do you like to focus on this?
Where we live in Florida, Orlando, Florida, and we have worked in Florida, Georgia, Texas, California, Washington. We have New York, New Jersey, and Illinois, Michigan, North and South Carolina, Kentucky, Denver, Colorado.
So far it's all east of the Mississippi, but you just threw Denver in there.
Oh, well, California. A lot of work in California.
Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
Yeah, Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
Yeah, you're all over the country. So
Germany, work in Germany. Lots of work in Germany.
Are you doing this on-site engagements? Or are you working with them remotely primarily? What's that look like?
Well,
it's been a mix.
Yeah. And before COVID, I would never said we could work remote. I was a total committed to face-to-face. COVID hit, and we still had clients calling us, and we figure out how to go remote. And it's been really dynamic. So we have a lot of mixed. Oh, Maine's another one we've been in. So we've gotten pretty proficient in working virtually, and Richard has really mastered the art of mural. So it's the virtual blackboards or whiteboards. I mean.
Yeah. So using technology like whiteboards to help assist in the data capture during a project, but also to help convey ideas, right? So because that is part of what we're trying to do, is help companies be more innovative in how they share ideas within an organization. And often they get stuck because they don't have the skills to now rapidly prototype those ideas. And so it's giving people, in many ways, literacy in innovation and design thinking and creative problem solving.
Right. Jamaica is another one. They're coming to me slowly.
Question, you're just going to continue to come up. Oh, wait, Hawaii. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you work with a lot of different companies all over the place.
Yeah.
Even outside of the States.
Right.
So let's shift gears a little bit. What's the biggest challenge that you see that your clients are facing, and how do you help them overcome that? What are the big challenges you see your clients having to face, and how do you help them overcome that?
Well, one thing for sure that I've learned is everybody's created with leadership potential. And I think that's one of the biggest challenges is the systems we have set up, the organizations and corporations are not designed to really let that blossom.
Yeah.
And I think some of the biggest challenges we face is, in all due respect to leaders, because I do believe most leaders are there trying to do good work, is leaders wanting to be innovative, wanting their company to really be relevant. But because the way leadership is trained and the way hierarchies are built, they're locked within systems that just can't always allow that to happen. And that is a challenge we have, which people become disengaged. They are hired for their talent, but they're not always allowed to work at the top of their potential. And people get discouraged. We see a lot of people that's like, oh, wow, I was so excited about this job, but it just the way the hierarchy runs, I just don't have any voice. I don't have an opportunity to share what the challenges I see to be actually solved. And so we have a couple mantras, I guess we've kind of worked on it too. One is the closer you are to the top, the farther you are from the truth. That's a challenge. We have to really educate leaders. And another one is people care about what they help create, and they're responsible when they care. So our work is helping leaders embrace that and not be threatened or feel defensive if people that answer to them are actually coming up with solutions or coming up with ideas. So that's a big thing that we have to keep in mind. Or another big challenge is we can be working fantastic in a project and the top leadership changes and then everything might stop. Richard, what do you think?
I was going to say at a systems kind of level, a lot of people talk about how we're going through the fourth industrial revolution, and now because of the ever increasing advance of technology and in a more complicated world, where they usually call a VUCA world, it's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous, that the skills that it took us to get to our current place of business are not the same skills that we need to take us to the next 50 years, next 100 years. And so the old systems are failing, and what now needs to happen is people learning new skills to create a new type of business. And so a lot of what we do is bring that research in a tangible way that people are actually solving real problems. We make sure it's fun. We also make sure that the skills are taught from all ends of an organization. So that also is the top-down learning, but the bottom-up.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like there's a lot of training, sharing really kind of best practices but there's also an edutainment component to what you do.
Right. We
So
love entertainment. You're the first
You're
person
very
we,
perceptive.
we've met that actually knows that term. And
Yeah.
yeah, we thought
I've
we
been,
invented
I've been in the edutainment business. I used to do sales training, and it was like, if you want to, you got to make it fun.
right. Oh
So
yeah.
that's fun.
We have a lot of improv. Well, Richard's an improver. He is a very accomplished improver. Works at an improv company, does improv festivals. So we actually are kind of at the nexus of human-centered design, applied improv, and what we call liberating engagements. And so
I'd also throw in systems thinking as well
yeah,
in there as well.
we try to yes, but we make it fun because, and also we have to be mindful that a lot of this kind of innovation practice, creative thinking, creativity is not part of the vernacular. And so we have to bring them along with us and build their courage, because it's like, can we say that? Or can we do that? Or can we think that way? Are we going to get fired? So we often have the top leaders come in and reassure, yes, we're behind this. We're going to, so it's fun. But yeah, the key is we have to make it fun and understandable and tangibilize it. If it isn't tangible, so we try to root everything in real challenges they're facing, so that it's not a simulation, so that you have to make it understandable and applicable. Otherwise it's like, that's a waste of time.
And don't forget fun. So speaking of fun, let's have some fun here. Let's transition now to our lightning round.
Okay.
It'll be fun with the two of you, and I want you two to don't wait for the other person to answer. Just answer what comes to mind.
Okay.
A series of quick questions. I just want
no buzzers.
No buzzers. Just shout out your answer. We'll sort it out after we're done. So, all right, you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
All right, coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Tea.
Okay, cats or dogs?
Get dogs.
Cat.
Oh, you two you're in lockstep. You don't agree at all. That's good.
No, we don't. It's good work.
Diversity of perspective that's going to drive innovation. So, if you can only grab one weapon or one item right before the zombie apocalypse happens, what would it be?
Humor.
Boa whip.
I said humor because you need humor in apocalypse. Anyway, I'm terrible.
For your last
Well,
moments.
I'm terrible at weapons anyway, so I just say, take me out.
All right, let's keep going. Favorite quote or phrase that you think about often? Favorite quote or phrase that you think about often?
Grace wins.
Burn rubber does not mean warp speed.
I don't even know what that means, Richard.
It's from The Lost Boys.
Oh.
Okay. Great.
I said Grace wins.
So speaking of movies, favorite movie?
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to throw you off when I say this. Oh, it's To Kill a Mockingbird.
Yeah. Oh, 12 Angry Men. I love that movie, 12 Angry Men.
Great. Do you have a favorite streaming series? I had to add this one because everyone wants to talk about the series they're streaming. And I'll go, okay, we'll do streaming series too.
I just finished Hacks. My friend in Washington told me to watch it. Hacks. Oh my gosh. It's very profound.
Reacher. Ah, there you go.
Reacher. Yeah, it's on Prime.
Reacher. Yep, that's a good one. Book you're reading right now. What book are you reading? Or last book?
The Four Winds.
Okay. Author. Who's the author on that? Do you remember?
Kristen Hanna. Oh my gosh, it's about the Dust Bowl and how. Oh my goodness, she's an excellent writer, and what a powerful story.
How about you, Richard?
Oh gosh, it's all work related.
That's okay.
So I'm just gonna say it. I'll say it. Yeah. Well.
Oh no, my book. We better put my.
We should use your book.
This book.
I can't believe you didn't say your book.
I know.
Oh well, yes. Okay.
Number one activities to ignite collaboration, boost creativity, and fuel innovation. Available on
Amazon.
Amazon.com. Okay,
yep.
Great. So we got a question for the book. Awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
One last question. A bucket list item that you haven't accomplished yet, but you will.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Can I say it?
Yeah, please.
All right. I'm writing another book. It's a fantasy that I get it published through one of the big 5 publishing companies. I'm just about done. Ready. Yeah, that's a bucket list.
That's awesome. I love that. How about you, Richard?
I want to have the perfect steak.
Oh, the perfect steak.
I could cook it for you because I'm a vegetarian.
I don't know. Sounds like he might be a tough customer. And you
He
may
would
may not know what a perfect steak tastes like if you're a vegetarian.
No, that's why I said it as a joke. And
Yeah.
my husband does all the cooking anyway, so I don't even know what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, listen, it's been awesome having both of you on. So if someone sees this and they want to reach out to you, how would they do that? What's the best way to contact the two of you?
They could go creativityeffect.com and leave us a message. Or LinkedIn, Karen Tilstra, LinkedIn, Richard Paul, LinkedIn.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
that's the best
LinkedIn's
way,
are
yeah.
it's a great direct way.
So we will make sure we grab your LinkedIn connection information and we'll post it with the podcast, and then people will have that.